force themselves in through the doorways.
The Candelas don't quite catch anybody. They're more Candelas right now, and well, there's Renshiro getting some revenge. The laser beam vector is able to strike right through the heart of Deepak here. A grenade round on the split. As the Glass tries to find it, they do. Renshiro is finally put down, but he's lasted a lot longer than he probably should have. Spoit finds a second. Over the top, they've got themselves into a 3 versus 3. The smokes are going to try and drop themselves, and you're still looking at a C4 in the pockets of 2 of the players, waiting for this to come around. The Pulse can read that intel to them, but they're not going to take the bait. Wanted to try and shoot it out, see if they catch the players loose, but no catch. The Echo drone as well is just going to drift and drive himself in. There's the plant. Is the cover going to come through? They pull back off. The C4 goes, gets shot out by a Glass. Hell of a shot. The take over onto the opposite side. Alems finds the fight itself. Cryin has to try and make some moves right now. 20 seconds. And you can still see there's the ping and the pulse. The pressure might come down onto Gold. He's not entirely sure. All the focus is on that split. The pulse. Did he get the read? He didn't get the full intel. There's Spoit getting one more. It's just Rafal, the backline player. He's trying to find the Nomad as the first fight. Can't quite get the rotate. Just sees the catch. The swing and the fight over the top. It's Cryin! And Rogue almost led in from the opening 30 seconds, but it takes the final 5 to lock it out. Being in everyone's camera.
Yeah, has four views now and a bunch of cameras he can use to guide everybody around, but Leon will find another one as he takes down the one onto the main stairs. Rafal from the janitor with the shotgun though will find one, will find Sport, tosses out the smoke canisters to stop any quick pace towards his position. But there's only 3 members left on BDS, only a single one above, and that is just going to be a clean wall bang. A drone that was on the other side of that wall gave that ping, and that's just a free kill for Rogue. So you know they're in these default positions which you can just pre-fire, pre-aim, or get grenades to roll around the corner. Now there are none left on the side of Rogue as they lost Spoit early and Kento used both. But they still know exactly where these players will be and they don't even need drones for it.
Well, the swing round and the trade out, they find each other's body. Playday is tucked in, but not for very long. Locked out of Kansan, and, well, Rogue lock in their second round. They were quick and pacey. There's only a portion of a round left to play, and they're going to see if they can try and put the pressure down onto Green at the bottom of White Stairs. A bit of a rotate. The kit looks like it's eyeing up the drop onto the hatch of Elevator itself. They're droning it out, getting some control, but it's Shaiko that opens up, finds Cryin, finds a swing, and finds control of Garage. Leon suffers a little bit with Rafal holding on, but it's Deepak and Alems that actually trade out on the big open hatch on the backside. Rafal tucks in around the corner. Leon looks for a fight, but pulls away at the worst possible time, shaken out. Kanto finds one more, but it's Rafal and Kanto once again. Rafal is the full stop at the end, and BDS finally find their first.
They find a first round here.
Doesn't quite get the full catch. Lems is going to pull himself away. They know that they have the pressure now, and 30 seconds has put them in a tricky situation.
He downed himself with his grenade there. It exploded a little bit too early. So Kento's DBNO didn't have to do anything there, BDS. Just wait and let him toss that grenade. And 2 players are at least not within range. Leon Gibbs will pick him up eventually, but there's some valuable seconds that are lost within 20 seconds left to go for a final execute. So they need to find an opening onto the site here, as it looks like they might be wanting to plant deep on the actual kitchen area. Kento takes some more damage, opens up, quickly has to rotate out. As the flank comes in from the blue side of things, will be picked up. It's a 3-on-1, the plant's going down. Is it going to be able to be cancelled? No, Kanto finds the cover, gets Playday before he gets into a position to stop the plant, and that is going to be another round for Rogue. As soon as he realizes Shaiko is out here, he could just go for that fight. Maybe even tosses a grenade in first. Either way, he's holding the angle tightly now. The grenade is going to get pulled. That's going to be starting to fly in. Is there anything there to stop it? No, so that's the shield gone. He just jumps in right afterwards, takes out Shaiko. Spoit is having none of it.
It's like people drone themselves in and Spoit grenades himself in, and he's able to find the kill on the back of it, tucked in on the side of stock. He might get swung sooner rather than later, so he's cautious at the minute without the support. Well, it's a C4 that comes through. Kanto gets Renshiro. In the meantime, Alems has to rotate his way back round to offer and try and retake control of stock here on the opposite side. They are still a body down, but Kanto's quite injured from the engagement. It's the retaking of the territory that's the most important part. Deepak trying to pop some pressure onto the player inside, and it's the swing that comes round on the back of the stun. Perfectly coordinated. There's another take. Leon able to get the quick swap round. They don't even have time to put the kit down.
The kit was secondary there. They wanted to go for the kills, and we'll find them eventually. Raj, most of these hatch drops are not going to be working out because they need to cross back at some point. And as Rafal finds Deepak, as soon as he tosses in that flashbang, suddenly they're a man up as well.
Yeah, Rafal got very aggressive there onto the hatch. Leon, he almost suffered the same fate at this point. BDS, they're leaning in. Spoit leans back, finds one. Looks for the second as the fight over the chassis. There's a close ping. Doesn't see the elbow, but the plant's going down on the other side. The 4 versus 2, but all the attention's paid to Spoit, and he suffers on one. He doesn't see the man. Rafal pops up. He gets the down onto Crying. Leon's gonna stick it, but Kanto sticks it better.
This explains why when he saw him earlier, Rafal was not shooting, because he was on his drone.
Get a massive strike. This drone has to get the reveal. There's a player. He wants the catch. He finds the side. Doesn't get the full lock. Oh, just give him a sliver. Is concerned somebody else is going to swing round. Hopes the support structure comes, because to be fair, as long as the player's down, it's a detriment. But yes, as you said, the kit is going down. They have the cover on the windows. They don't quite have the body. They do. Deepak with his magical glasses is able to find it through the smoke. The cover comes through. It's Crying over the top. Gets a Lems. A 3 versus 2. Shaiko did find a little bit of pressure and finds a little bit more. Spike's looked out on the far side. 30 seconds and Rafal does some business. Deepak, a huge take, a 1 versus 1. He knows roughly where the kit was. Might not know that it's been picked up. Put back in the hands of Rafal, who's going for a rotate, holding off. Just going to plant behind the safety of the castle. A bit of a spray over the top, a bit of a bait of the intel. Doesn't get it because of the clever positioning there, and well, now does he have the awareness on where the player is? Sees the feet, swings the pre-fire, runs out of bullets, down to the secondary SMG, has to conserve it. But Rafal claims that round for BDS.
Shameful there for Rogue. They had a really good start.
Make it happen in stock. Once again, it's down to whether he does get caught on the drone. There is pings on some players. All on one more. Sprayed close, sprayed further away, Lems. First off the board, Habana's gone. The next fight is about to come screaming around the corner! And it's all Spoit! The boy wonder, even with side, there's the reveal, the cut, the swing, and there's a man trying to get a plant down. Doesn't quite have the angle, but the pings and all the smokes and everything's coming through. Doesn't affect Deepak, who can sit, watch, wait, and say, now they're planting it. Renshiro gets the cover, and there's a fight back over the top. The Echo drone is able to get one of the pings. They're going to swing a little bit wider now, and they've got him into a position where he gets the plant in the cover. A 3 versus 1, and I'm missing up my words as much as BDS are trying to make a mess of this. The drive all the way through. They took out 2 bodies in the meantime, but there's still the pressure. Rafal, he clutched the last one. Can't get this. Rogue sit on map point.
I like how Crying just walked by, saw the diffuser, and thought like, no.
There, but you can see Shaiko, he's inside and holding and hoping he comes back.
I definitely feel like the idea here was to rush, but as the drones came in, they realized there was not enough information. So Renshiro will find Spoit. It is now a 3-on-5, so they're still trying to get some of the control here over the round, as they do have a 2-minute advantage now on the side of BDS. So with 1E, 1D still left in pocket, it's Kanto that finds one of the Gemini replicators. It's going to be pushed now, and the Lems will find him. So it's a 2-on-5. They still have that 1E, 1D. They could still
watch that swing round. The pulses, the flashes, the blinds come. He pre-fires the angle, hoping Deepak's going to lean in. Swings round, just misses the back of the player, holds it more and more aggressively. There's the take, there's the kid, there's Leon down. Deepak's all that's left, he can win this out. He's looking for the long engagement, does a lot of damage to the Ash, hoping to see the next swing round. BDS just have to time this together. They just have to put the pressure. Renshiro finds it with the LMG, and for one more round they survive. But they gotta thread another 3 together. Spoit can't do all of the crazy things he liked to do on the previous round. Has a little bit more catch in his favor. And there it is, the take over the top! The swing of the impact! Crying, offering support, and he might have said, I've got this one, old man, but this time he needs his dad help to get rid of the removal on the corner. 2 bodies stacked up on the windows. Renshiro finds Spoit, finds some revenge. Deepak almost gets it. Can't quite get
plan. He's right behind the desk. No, okay, he's on the other side of the wall. I thought he was right behind the desk. He's going to use one of those soft breaches to open up and allow himself a bit of an easier way in, as Deepak will take care of stock.
Yeah, he chose that second to rotate, and Kanto comes big on the far side. 2 players left, either window, 1 hops in. Alems and Rafal now as the final support structure in a 2 versus 3. Rogue are holding themselves at bay. They know they've got to try and stick the kit. A little bit of a dangerous dance there, but they're going for the plant at this moment in time. Are they aware? Rogue aren't responding. 8 seconds and a post plant. Is that a little bit of a throwaway? It's now a 2 versus 2 open gunfight. Rafal finds one more. He was the man of the moment last time we were here, and now Rogue, this could have been their moment to shut it out, but they found themselves a bit adrift. BDS find their second round in a row for the first time this game, and both of them, I think, have started to include Rafal as a major player.
The Talon shield. They're waiting for that camera, hoping it doesn't activate, but it just activated. And that means they know they're coming, and that means they're ready for them as well.
Oh, the drop on the hatch. They're able to find the ping. There's the second. Playday down on the floor. Leon stops him, but at what cost? As the fight goes all the way across the site, Renshiro and Shaiko with one apiece. It's all down to Leon. Just missed out the change of the guns and forced out of the building. The kit's cold, so he buys himself at least a few seconds, but a very clever push there from BDS. They had all the drones and the intel to be able to act when they needed to. Leon took the head off the plant. Well, it won't even go down. BDS from 6... well,
that wasn't even a plan. It was just a guy hiding there behind bomb chassis. And so retake that top floor, head towards the blue stairs, and see if he can cause some damage. Now, the big worry here is for Rogue is that they reinforced off that hatch. And as they have reinforced off that hatch, they're unable to make use of it. But Shaiko is still above as well, just prone next to the window on the back of it. I think that's a window being opened up. They do know he's here now, though, as the plane goes down.
Payday's going for the plant itself. Rafal takes a lot of damage, but it's a post plant. Kanto's looking for the fight. Shaiko finds Crying on the top. Kanto finds Shaiko. They've gone for the retake. The smokes are blinding everybody, but it's a 2 versus 4. Deepek wants to see how close he can get. The Monty's causing problems. The swing around, the pressure. He's going for the fight. He finds one. Can't find the second. Buried on the back. We are going to OT.
Crying, who's currently stuck within the elevator. However, they do, of course, oh, that's unfortunate. They destroyed, I believe, 1, maybe even 2 of the electro claws there, as they did toss out these Kiba barriers. Luckily, there is more Kiba barriers available for Crying. Just, I don't think there's any other... Okay, well, that's definitely a fix. Spoit just watching through the hole that gets created by the Hibana and taking Lems out. Now looking to challenge the Skylight as well. I mean, Spoit's feeling it. That's for sure. Oh, that's a triple from Shaiko. He gets that kill as well. It's the injure. The double kill from him as he drops him from above.
Oh, from the top rope, Shaiko. He was cold at the start, but he's hot as anything right now. Rafal, who's been hot the whole game, is able to
hoping for a head or anything to show so he can go for the shot. It's the player out there, but a breach is coming through, and that means, no, it's muted out. So Crying will fight Renshiro, and with that, they might actually be able to bring this back. Rogue, that is.
Now, only 2 defensive rounds have been won this game, and there's a lot that both teams should have but didn't in the end. The dig through onto the site. They're going to try and get the support and see if they can get the kit down. Deepek's going to go a bit wider over the back line. Can he find the planter in time? There it is, just 8 seconds. They just have to pull back, but Deepek doesn't let go.
Finds both there. Most importantly, that diffuser stopping that time to run against you. We'll exactly know where Rafal is, as he's been spotted exiting the site. So Crying is holding a tight angle. He doesn't want to go for that swing because he's not a direct threat. That means he's offside. That means they can go for a plant here inside of the server stack.
Well, there's the tuck round behind the kit itself. Alems is able to get one. They still have some C4s. Will they have the plant? Rafal has a body. That's at least the cover gone, but post-plant situation and a quick back out the room. And a restructure. Kanto's going to go up. Hold control of the hatch itself, and they're going to open themselves up an angle. The Echo drone comes through, gets a bit of a stun. Are they going to swing behind it? No, but there's a rotation that's coming through up top on the other side as well. Onto yellow. The burn of the fire is actually going to buy them a little bit. Kanto wins the vertical fight, the most important one. The swing comes round. They got to double down on the fight itself. They can't get the solidity. The blind's going to come through. Kanto from the top rope gets one more. Leaves just Rafal. The man who clutched it before is in the hot fire. He tried to cast upon his opponents. He's got to wait. Swings for the first fight, but a triple from Kanto secures the double for Rogue. It should have been 3. They'll feel it. BDS get 1. They'll feel that too, because that means Berlin just drifts that little bit further away.